Hello traders, yesterday's 9.4 million barrel oil build is hurting markets around the world, pushing up the US dollar and felling gold and the Aussie dollar. It's Thursday, March 24th, and here's WMoption's market review for the New York session. The US dollar continues its upward streak on the growing chorus of Fed members calling for an interest rate hike this coming April. Still, resistance is showing as most investors are having a hard time believing the comments, especially with durable goods orders expected to come in at minus 2.9%. The services PMI, on the other hand, is expected to rise into the post-50 expansionary region. Meanwhile, the S&P fell yesterday on weakening energy shares as oil reacted badly to a huge 9.4 million barrel stockpile reading. Most U.S. data over the week has been not strong, and jobless claims aren't expected to provide much relief. Remember that in March, the Fed refrained from pushing up rates in spite of much better data, and it's not surprising that markets aren't taking the cues from Fed member statements. European confidence readings this morning were down, even though Tuesday's data showed a 54-point composite PMI. Inflation remains low and steady, and the UK's retail sales rose by 3.8% compared to January's 5.4%. Again, stocks slumped on falling commodities and a rising dollar, and the FTSE, DAX, and Euro stocks are currently down by at least 1.3%. Asian shares didn't do much better overnight, with the Shanghai Composite down 1.63% and the Nikkei down 0.6% in spite of a retreat finally of the yen against the dollar. Chinese policymakers have been hinting to the U.S. that an interest rate hike may result in yet another devaluation of the yen. Also, IMF officials today disclosed that China's central bank has begun cooperating on currency operations. And news this morning seeped out that Japanese central bank officials may roll back their negative interest rate decision, a general policy failure according to most pundits. A policy paper by the International Monetary Fund states that depressed oil prices are hurting growth prospects in the Middle East. After yesterday's EIA multi-million barrel build, a Deutsche Bank analyst reports that floating storage around the world is estimated at anywhere between 80 and 180 million barrels. Gold is at 1 month low as a strong dollar kills demand. The metal hit $12.12 a troy ounce this morning, and we're awaiting today's U.S. durable goods reports to see if the trend continues. Also on the agenda ahead of us are a U.S. services PMI from the market group at 1:45 p.m. GMT, this week's oil rig count at 5, and Japanese price indexes and investment at 11:50. We'll be back tomorrow for our London review. Meanwhile, have a great trading day.